Okay, hello everyone. Okay, we are in the second video of our first chapter. So you can try to continue with the next page there, where here we are going to discuss about exponent. So for the exponent here, I think I need to reserve it for a while. Now let us try to see the part of addition, subtraction. So I think if we deal with the addition, subtraction, division and also multiplication, you already know how to deal with it by using the concept of BODMAS. Still remember, where we are going to solve the bracket first. So if you have the order, power and power roots and square root there, so we are going to use it first, then division first, multiplication, addition, subtraction next. So if we try to calculate this kind of value, let's say 3 plus with 15 divided by 3 plus with 5 multiplied by 25. So I think you need to reserve the first part into the 15 divided by 3 and also 5 multiplied by 25 first. So you can actually put a bracket for these two operation, and then you can start with the calculation of addition. So 15 divided by 3, it will be 5, and 25 multiplied by 5 will be something like this. I think 5 multiplied by 32 will be 160. And then you can total everything together to get 160. But I think it should do a mistake here, since you are allowed to use your calculator in your exam. So I think no issue on that part. But the most important part here, I think, is on the part of fraction. Let's go into another page where the mixed number can be something like this. I think most of the calculator are going to use this format. Sometimes I want you to use improper fraction to write if your answer, if you get something like this. Okay, so in order for you to do that, you just need to plus the things here, or you multiply first. 4 times 2, it will be 8. 8 plus with 3, it will be 11. That's why you are going to obtain the value of 11 at your numerator. So here, let's say if you have a fraction a over b, okay, the upper part here we call it as our numerator, and the bottom one here we call it as a denominator. Right? And if the value of numerator a is greater than b, we call it as improper fraction. If the value of a is greater, I think it should be greater or equals. And here, if the value or the power of a is less than b, it can be called as a proper fraction. Okay, please put it into your notes there. Okay, let's see the example of it. Let's say here, if we have, I'm not going to use a number here, maybe we are going to use into algebra equation. Okay, algebraic equation there. Let's say here we have the x squared plus with 3 over x power of 4 plus with 5. So here, the highest power of your numerator is 2, and the highest power for your denominator is 4. So basically, the denominator is greater compared to your numerator, or numerator is less compared to your denominator. So you can say that here it is what we call as a proper fraction. But how to convert, or basically how does the example of improper fraction look like? So here basically we can just turn the equation here like this. Let's see, here you have something like this. So here the highest power, because we have so many power here, we get 3, 1 and x power of 0 here. So basically we are going to go for the highest power. So the highest power here is x power of 4, and the highest power for this part is x power of 2. So here we can see that the upper part is greater to the bottom one, so we call here this part as a improper fraction. So it will be improper fraction for the whole thing here. Okay, so it's quite easy to detect whether you are dealing with the proper or improper fraction. You just need to remember the proper one, the highest power is always less compared to the bottom one. Or you can imagine that you try to lift a person or anything. Okay, so the things that you should carry is quite is lighter compared to your body. So here, so it will be a rational part, but proper part. But if the things that you try to carry is very big compared to the things that at the bottom there, so you can just consider it as the improper. Okay, right? So here the issue is, usually when we deal with the proper equation, or with the proper fraction, okay, it should be okay. But when we have the improper fraction, basically we can convert it into proper fraction. Okay, let's see here. We try to erase all these things. Okay, if you have the improper fraction, let's go back to our part here. So if we have the improper fraction, you can convert it into proper fraction. Okay, you can convert it. So here, the things that we are going to use is what we call as a long division method. Where I will explain it when the time comes. So basically, you should know, or should bear in mind, if you are dealing with the improper fraction, you can try to make it proper by doing the calculation of long division method there. Okay, alright, so that's the things. Now let's see the next page. I think here you can just read it by your own. You need to know how to deal with the fraction when we try to do addition, subtraction and multiplication. I think here you have already learned it. No need for me to go through it, I think. Because here if we try to deal with the multiplication, no need to make sure the bottom one should be equals. If you compare it with this thing, the addition, you must do something on it, right? Which is, you need to make sure you have the common denominator there. But here for the multiplication, okay, you just need to multiply it, the upper part with the upper part, the bottom one with the bottom one. Shouldn't be a problem for it. Converting, I think you can just use your calculator. Shouldn't be a problem also. Here I think I already told you that bracket with a negative coefficient, you can change it into the negative part there. Alright, so here I think you can just go through it by yourself. Maybe I will try to deal with the exercise on the next page. I will show you a few examples on it, and then I want you to do the rest of the question. So let us see the next video. Thank you, class.